Brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Welcome to Back 40 Predators. Once again, I'm your host, Rory Roth. This week we are headed right back here to Michigan to do a little more turkey hunt. Now I'm going to pull out a 2016 hunt right here in Muskegon County, right behind my house. I got the Moxie out, and I'm going to get on a nice bird. We got Greg Miller, pro staff for Back 40 Predators. He's going to get on a nice bird down near Allegan County, right next to Kalamazoo. Then we've got an extra special guest, Nick Wazlewski. He is one of our fans, one of our viewers. He went out with one of our Back 40 staffers, and he got on a nice bird, very first time in the woods, and let's see how that pans out for him. So stay tuned, because our show starts right now.
Back 40 Predators live from the tree. That's one down. First night, baby. Oh, Daddy, that's a good one for Jersey. Man. So you're running this way and go down.
Good dog. I think I put a pretty good shot at it.
What's going on, guys? This is opening day of turkey season here in Michigan. We set up a spot out back here. This is behind my house here in Muskegon, and the other day I saw probably 12 different toms. They're out here thick, so we're hoping that we can get a shot at one of them. There's one I'm particularly after. I call him Gimp. We had a run-in with him last year, and we took a shot and actually wounded him a little bit. It wasn't a fatal wound. He lived. He walks with a little limp now. So his name is Gimp, but he's a nice old long beard, and he's got to go down. We got to finish the job this year. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we can get this done. So we're walking back here, guys, and these turkeys have been coming right up here dang near the back door. As you can see, I got some nice tracks going through the mud here, and they're headed right back to my blind. So we'll see if there's a turkey or two we can't get a shot on back here. So guys, we're about 40 yards from my blind here. I set up a little pop-up blind out here, and these are new dust bowls here. Turkeys will come in here, dig this up, and cover themselves with dirt. So that's a good sign. Feathers. We've got turkeys out here. Should be a good one. To Jake. It's right there.
Got him.
Down!
Airways going out of here. Did you see that?
I thought you were shooting at the front one.
I'm sitting in this. Let me turn back around.
I'm sitting in this little campfire or whatever chair.
You barely
I
get your
couldn't
bow
get my bow back. And so I'm going way back here like this. I don't know what these turkeys are thinking. And when I got it back, I'm leaning back. I've got this branch in front of me. And my arrow, when I let go, the tail end of it must have caught something, but who cares? It struck the turkey where I wanted to, and that turkey's dead right there, so
We were out here 20 minutes.
it's all good. It was a long hunt, man. We've been out here all of 20 minutes.
So I was pretty geeked up that I had just shot this turkey. I mean, it came in like clockwork. Brad called them in, no problems. Birds came right out. I took a shot. It looked when I shot like something canted my arrow, and come to find out after reviewing the footage, I actually clipped the tip of my ground blind. We were doing all the high five, and we were super happy, super excited, giving all the props up to everybody, and we decided it was time to get up and go get this bird. It was dead, right? Well, we get up, I grab the bow. We didn't even make it out of the blind. This turkey jumps straight up and takes off running into the woods. I'm like, oh my gosh. I just shot this thing on live feed on Facebook, and this is the outcome. I was a little embarrassed, to say the least.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
At Moxie Archery, accuracy begins with craftsmanship. To have Moxie is to have backbone, power, precision, to be bold and fearless, face difficulty with courage.
You wait so long just to have that feeling, but it happened so fast.
Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
So the very following morning, I go out to the very same spot right behind my house here in Muskegon County, sit in the exact same blind. And I wasn't able to get out right at daylight, so I had to go out a little bit later in the morning. I think I got out there about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And I sat down, started calling, and it didn't take long for these birds to start chirping. Let me tell you, Pandora's box opened right up. So guys, I just took out this turkey out here. This is my second night of hunting out here. Yesterday was opening day here in Michigan. And I sat out here in the morning. We saw, I don't know, probably 12 turkeys. Nothing came in with a shot. Came out later that afternoon with Brad Luttrell and a couple of jakes came in. We took a shot. I hit one of the birds. It went down, flopped around, gave all the signs that we hit it good. Went and got locked up in some blueberry bushes, and the thing just went idle. We thought the thing was just dead. We sat there, we high-fived, we gave all our props up to everybody. We get up with our stuff to go get the turkey, and Brad says, hey, you might want to grab another arrow. That turkey's not dead. So I grabbed another arrow, and there's no more than I did that turkey takes off. And I jumped at one time just into the woods a little bit, and it was gone. I don't know what happened to it. So I couldn't get out this morning, and I sat out here this afternoon. I got out here about 1 o'clock, and I sat down, and no more than 20 minutes. Two of the three that came in last night come in off to my left, and both jakes, and they were nervous. I mean, they were nervous from last night. They were looking right at me. They pinned me out. They just wouldn't come out. I did a little bit of calling. All of a sudden, I start hearing some birds off to my right, and I look out the window there, and there's a whole group of jakes, man, and they're just everywhere. And finally, they come around into my decoy here, and I just, the jake isn't what I was looking for, but I can't help it. A bird's a bird to me, and man, it's gonna make some good sandwich meat. So I took a shot, good hit. I used my Moxie bow on the thing, and I'm telling you, those things are just awesome bows. Hit the bird, and it walks off, and it went down right over here, I'm pretty sure. We'll go over here and look here in a second, but that's my story. I've got probably 2 hours worth of sits here in this little tent blind that I put up for Muddy, and I got my birds. So my hunt's over for this spring, and all I got to look forward to is taking my kids out here. So I've got 2 kids that are both on my junior pro staff, and we'll see. I've got a third one that's going to turn 6 here in June, so we'll see if he can shoot the crossbow or the little 410 that I let these guys use. So I look forward to that. But anyhow, let's go get this bird. He was standing right about here. You can see the feathers. There's the blind. And he walked right off over here. Some more feathers on the ground. Right here.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
The all-new Gunny at 330 feet per second and patented ZT lock limb pockets, it packs a punch hunters rely on. Crafted with a short, versatile 30 and 5/8 axle to axle and fast, smooth MXB cams, your prey stands no chance. Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Hi, my name is Troy Claver, owner and founder of Scent Capture. As a lifelong hunter and outdoorsman, many of my best memories were with my family and friends in the great outdoors. So I took that passion and combined it with my 15 years experience in the liquids business to give you a product that could help you get closer to game and memories that last a lifetime. When you think of scent elimination, think Scent Capture. Get closer.
So on to Greg Miller. Greg Miller, like I said, is a pro staffer for Back 40 Predator. He's a pro staffer for Northern Michigan Outfitters. He lives down in southern Michigan near Kalamazoo, and he's heading out into the turkey woods to try and get himself a big old tom. Well, this is kind of a special hunt for Greg because he's got one last sit before he's actually moving down to the great state of Florida. And let's see how this pans out for Greg.
Hey everyone, it's Greg Miller with Back 40 Predators. It's a little overcast this morning. Birds aren't being very vocal, so I'm about to see if I can wake them up and bring them to life. I just had a hen walk by. I was hoping to be some toms and trail, but she's all by herself, which is kind of strange being the early part of the season like this, but see if I can't get them talking here and get some action going. That's called a fail right there. Pretty bummed. Wasn't a big bird. Basically probably the same jakes I was seeing last year. So it would not work for me. They would not come in the direction I needed them to. They kept coming into my right. I can't shoot to the right the way I'm set up. And the shot they offered me, I tried left-handed, and you know, you'd think you could do it. You think it wouldn't be that big a deal with a gun as much, you know, you can't do it. A bow is way different, but a gun you wouldn't think it was that big of a deal, but it is. When you don't shoot it, don't practice it. I mean, my beard's bigger than that bird's beard. But we're getting down to the end of it. And my time's running out here, so I thought I'm gonna go home with something. And then my gun jammed. Couldn't get a second round off. Them 3.5-inch shells sometimes don't like to kick out if you don't rack that chamber hard enough. I thought for sure, I mean, I was just waiting for him to go down, and he didn't. I was like, oh, I kind of dumbfounded. You know, hey, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, plain and simple. I mean, you'd like to come home with a bird every time, but you know, it's just not always in the cards, and sometimes you have some hiccups along the way. But that's the challenge of it. That's what I love about it. It's not a guarantee. If it was a guarantee, it'd be boring as heck. You know, it's the challenge, trying to outwit them. I mean, I called them in off of, I'm no champion caller, by no means. I'm sure you could tell that, but I mean, I called them in off of, they had 3 hens in the woods. They were yelping and stuff, and I called them in off of them. So I thought I did a pretty good job there. Had them interested, but this spot's a bust now. So
now we've got a special one up next for you. This is our guest. This is our one of our viewers, Nick Wazlewski. He's right here. He lives in Muskegon County, a good friend of mine. He called us up and he said, hey, can you guys take me out turkey hunting? I've never done it before. I need you to show me the ropes. So Brad Luttrell takes him out to some Muskegon County public land, sets him down. They haven't scouted this area at all, and puts Nick on a nice big old long beard. Let's see if this works out for Nick.
Take him. You got him, man. You got him. Woo! Lock. Good shot, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. We had an awesome night out here with Nick. This, right? Yes. Okay. It's his first turkey hunt ever. He contacted me, asked me to take him out, kind of teach him how to do it. It's what I do. Love it, absolutely love it. Sitting here at an afternoon hunt, state land. We come out to this spot. Haven't scouted at all this year. From prior experience, I knew these birds kind of hung out in this woods over here. Look up. I see this bird coming across right here, like nobody's business. He didn't really care. Gave him a couple little calls, and he turned right around, started coming right in, and Nick put a slam on him. First bird ever, first time ever turkey hunting. I have a feeling he's pretty happy.
Oh yes, I'm hooked now.
We had our awesome SRB rest here, put to use. Held up pretty nice, taking his bird. He made about a 30-35 yard shot on this bird, and I got out here about 5 o'clock. In 2 hours, got a bird down. So we're gonna get him tagged, get him back. We got a long hike ahead of us to the truck. So, all right, have a good one.
This segment was brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
At Moxie Archery, accuracy begins with craftsmanship. To have Moxie is to have backbone, power, precision, to be bold and fearless, face difficulty with courage.
You wait so long just to have that feeling, but it happens so fast.
Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
Hi, my name is Troy Claver, owner and founder of Scent Capture. As a lifelong hunter and outdoorsman, many of my best memories were with my family and friends in the great outdoors. So I took that passion and combined it with my 15 years experience in the liquids business to give you a product that could help you get closer to game and memories that last a lifetime. When you think of scent elimination, think Scent Capture. Get closer.
Brought to you by Moxie Archery, where accuracy begins with craftsmanship.
So we were so intrigued with the thought of one of our viewers, one of our fans, one of our friends that they took the time to send in their footage to Back 40 Predators to have us aired on our show. We thought this was a good idea. So we at Back 40 Predators Pro staff got together, we put our heads together, and we said, you know what, let's continue to do this. So we want to offer this out to our fans, out to our public, the people that view our show. If you have some footage that you want to send in and have it aired on Back 40 Predators, you send your information to the following email address, and we will get in contact with you, and we will see if we can't get your footage aired on the Back 40 Predators TV show. But that's all the time we got today. So once again, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Back 40 Predators. Catch us next week, Monday night, 8 p.m. We'll see you next week.